A word of caution on loft living.
I tend to be quite okay with not having walls, and I tend to get into some trouble for getting closed blinds sometimes, actually.
Up next on Small Space, Big Style. When Yelena and Vlad first moved to Chicago, they were struck by an architectural landmark, a Mies van der Rohe building that was one of the first residential high-rises made of steel in Chicago.
Hi, my name is Vlad.
And I'm Yelena Spector, and we live in downtown Chicago near beautiful Lake Michigan.
So come on up.
They loved the building and its location, but the apartment itself needed a lot of work, so the decision to gut the space was an easy one.
I think the process actually went smoother than I expected. It was 6 months, and Vlad and his dad and his friends primarily did most of the hands-on work. I helped as much as possible, but primarily with organizing.
The entry is more than a place to drop their coat and keys.
When we get home, you're greeted by an office. When we got to the apartment, we had to rewire the place completely. To make it more attractive and appealing, we decided to incorporate a glass that hides all the conduit behind it. A few years back, we decided to start a chair collection. This chair right here is designed by Frank Gehry, and it's a cardboard chair named Wiggle.
Why not collect something functional, like chairs or, my personal favorite, lamps? They not only serve a purpose, but they're also beautiful to have in your home.
They chose an easy-to-clean, polished slate for the kitchen floor.
It's my absolute favorite part of the house. Over here we have our countertop and island that we use for dining. When we have friends over, we can comfortably seat 4 people. We use this portion, the tiled portion, for the preparation, and kind of the wood area is where we do most of the eating.
The living room and the rest of the apartment have textured slate floors that stay cool in the summer.
During sunny days, the slate has a really nice texture to it, so the light actually brings out the texture.
We spend most of our downtime here either watching TV, reading, just hanging out and talking. And when we're not here, we can have guests come over and stay here, and this acts as kind of a bedroom for them. These shelves act as dividers, so it gives them some privacy. They don't see us in our bedroom, and we don't see them in the living room.
We have a MDF panel wall. From the expansion and contraction of the building, a lot of cracks form. So this wall actually conceals some of the imperfections. What we end up doing is hanging our TV up on the panel that's missing. One of the main features of this wall is this recessed lighting. It's actually rope lighting that's hidden behind the MDF panels. It makes this wall really pop out, creates a really nice glow.
This is kind of our urban garden. We treat the space as a place to relax. We love to sit on the carpet here, stare out the window when the sun shines in. It's really nice and warm and cozy here. I love to come home, grab a book, and just sit and relax on my chair.
They replaced the bedroom wall with a partition that provides some privacy without closing off the space.
We kept the 2 entry points open. We didn't put doors on them. This is kind of my entry point, and that's Vlad's. In the partition, we kept the bottom portion as clear glass, so we can see the plants and put plants on both sides, and they kind of provide us a little bit of protection. And we kept these 2 as matte glass to make our bedroom feel a little bit more private. I love our closet. We have these great curtains that we're able to slide open and reach anything we need in here. Over here, we've got our dresser, which we've kind of incorporated into the closet, and we're able to close these off at the end of the day, and nobody knows what's in there. And the best part, I think, about the bedroom is the view. We have a great view of the city, and at night, all these lights provide the most amazing nightlight.
They used a glass door to bring more natural light into the bathroom.
Just like in the kitchen, we use polished slate in the bathroom. We also brought the same flooring onto the walls for the shower. The towel rack is recessed into the wall, so the space feels a little bit larger than it actually is by not having to protrude into the bathroom.
During renovation, look for space between the beams where you can recess in to find extra space and storage. Places where you can hide your TV, places where you can hide your towel rack, or at least gain extra footage.
I think we accomplished our goal. We knew it was going to be small, so we wanted to make it feel as big as possible.
I mean, it's just a matter of, adapting to some of the things you're not used to, like a glass door to the bathroom or having an island as your dining room table.
everything feels light and airy and open and just kind of exactly how we wanted it.
Coming up,